To begin, keep in mind that you'll experience a wide variety of personalities when interviewing photographers for your wedding day. And sometimes, the best photographer for the job could be the worst salesperson. When forming compatibility opinions, it's important to recognize the difference. In our experience, we find that it's the photos of creative artists that reveal their true personality. After that, focusing more on business ethics and reviewing wedding day expectations will serve you much better than asking them to describe their philosophy of photography. The key is to find a consistent photographer. So don't look at just one or two best-of wedding examples. Experienced photographers who have successful businesses will have hundreds of images in their portfolio to show you. Next, ask for references. And don't be shy. Make sure to call or email them. These previous brides, and even their mothers, would be happy to share many hindsight observations about their wedding day experiences. Talking with someone who has first-hand knowledge about a photographer you are considering to hire could prove to be a major influence in your decision-making process. Then, of course, is the all-important question. So, how much will this set you back? Typically, couples allocate their photography budget based on priorities, available funds, and the vision of their wedding day. Statistics show that many planners dedicate between 15 and 28% of the total wedding budget to the photography category. In the capital region of upstate New York, brides can expect to spend in the range of $2,500 to $5,000 to hire an experienced, top-quality professional. That's not to say that brides haven't spent as little as $800 or as much as $10,000 to meet their expectations, but these are extreme cases. Now, here's where things get interesting. With so many photographers to choose from, buying by price can get a bit tricky, as package pricing doesn't account for the most valuable part of the equation, the actual talent and experience of the photographer. It's really like comparing apples to oranges. With high-end photographers, the bulk of the expense is typically based on the experience and artistry the photographer brings to the table, versus a less experienced photographer looking to expand their portfolio as they practice their craft on your wedding day. Here, the best value is not always the lowest price. The biggest mistake you could make is an impulse buy based primarily on a seemingly attractive price. You might even find that some low to mid-range priced photographers could actually end up costing you more than if you hired an experienced top gun, who originally appeared to be out of your price range. Make sure to review your contract agreement carefully to be clear on agreed expectations, as well as what's included versus what is an optional added expense. You know, it's quite possible that you may even be able to negotiate a payment plan that extends after the wedding, so you can utilize a portion of the cash gift proceeds to purchase what you are really looking for. It doesn't hurt to ask. Just look at it as some of your guests giving you a gift certificate for your wedding photography. So, how soon should you begin your search? Typically, established top professional photographers are in demand, and for good reason. They guarantee results and have satisfied hundreds of educated customers over the years. They are usually the most booked. So give yourself a 12-month cushion when starting your search, as they are only one person and cannot be in two places at once. So here it is, our inside scoop on wedding photography. As it turns out, there's really no free lunch. And ultimately, you will need to decide just how much you feel comfortable spending for that insurance plan on a day that has no do-overs. Our recommendation is that stretching your budget a little will make you a whole lot happier when the music ends, the lights go dim, and the petals fall, as the only thing left will be the photo memories of one of the most significant days of your life. As for the Galleria Design Studio, overall, the brides interviewed were very impressed. They stated the process to be everything they thought it would be, and that working with such a passionate artist like Chris proved to be a sheer delight, and an experience that they would not soon forget. With an average customer satisfaction rating of 9 out of 10, we are giving our featured artist a highly recommended ranking, as Chris Pettigrasso and the Galleria Designs production team once again has raised the bar for Capital Region wedding photographers. This episode of Today's Bride TV is brought to you exclusively on the Avatar Communications Network. To continue, please make your next movie selection from our Showcase Theater now. To exit our feature show, make your selection from the main menu below.